right, off we go. Not wasting any time here. And in fact, we do see that Black Dragons have taken global risk to start us off. So looking to get ahead early on in this match.
That's exactly what I wanted to say before the match. As you mentioned, I think if you let VG to start off in global risk, they would be just keeping their tempo as match number 1. So you do want to flip that and take advantage of having the home team. As Black Dragon, they already have the control over the lockers, but not in full sight because they ended up using a whole lot of smoke. And then they back out, pretending like it's going to be a B pressure. They also checked that the second floor was empty. I like this shifty quick movement, but DGZ ready to fire back from the side.
Ooh, man, he is so quick, and he's got his pistol out as well. That's a double kill for him. Nearly gets the flick there. Did as much as he possibly could. Also scouted the rotation, so they should be ready for this. Adrian waiting up here. Not quite able to land the shots, though. He is able to get one, but down he does go. Viana, the only one left available. Mendez has been on point in this match. And he's going to deny Viana any more shots.
Still 1v2, but still possible as there is a sniper. That's exactly where you are waiting behind it.
Oh.
One down.
Yep, clean. He's got the flash. Mendez still with time. He can wait for the defuse, and it just pokes out the second he goes for it. Obviously, it was a little bit of a fake defuse, but Mendez was ready to pop out at even the slightest hint of weakness. Pops out, takes him down, and that will be the first map going the way of VG.
Yeah, Mendez keeping calm, not moving at all, even after the flash. And I thought Viana also had some time to maneuver in and then come back to defuse. Might have thought that there was no one, maybe one waiting at the stairs, not behind the box. So here Viana does take some damage, but he's not willing to go back out. The moment he steps out, he will be dead meat.
Yeah, pokes out a little bit, actually able to get one shot, but does go down to Ryu Zhao. And they're not going to commit to it or anything, just a little bit of a trading kills. And let's see where they actually do want to attack from. Looks like multiple members going hallway.
All 4-man focus as lots of Black Dragon. They do have managed to get out from the control room.
DGZ's position, I love it. Able to pick off 2. It's the second time he's done this. And he's really the one keeping it even for his team.
Yeah, man, I don't think Gokin spotted the Mendez jumping through, but doesn't end up actually going into that A side, not knowing that there's no one defending A right now. C4 from the hallway, 1 from lockers.
Just kind of running in there. Mazin says, thank you very much. Mendez able to get another kill. He is 5-0 in 2 rounds.
After having that info, just running towards A. I think he'll have some more time after the plant, but he's got to be quick.
Yeah, you can see very intelligent about knowing where the enemy can be and can't be at certain times. Gets the angle and an easy kill. That's 6 kills in 2 rounds going the way of Mendez. And that is Blacklist start for VG 2-0. They are dominant today.
Black Dragons choosing choosing to go global risk, not really working out as you can't really stop the force of VG. Not yet after the dominant first match. Still, Black Dragon, their movement so far, even though they lost the first 2 rounds, their movement around the map has been pretty fast. I liked it, so I don't think it's as bad. Especially with DZZ just running across the map. Again, just going out to the central square with that AWM alone by himself. At least getting a kill or more. So it has been a better trade. And Fiji again. He's checking the vent. And oftentimes when they had couple in the A road, they would just drop down and go into shutter. But because they have a member all the way into the machine room, maybe they're thinking hallway this time through control room.
Ooh, totally took him by surprise. DGZ was not expecting that, and now 3 for 0 in favor of VG. They get on top of the bomb, and that's going to be another kill. Rizal takes down his 4th, and now it's all up to Adrian, trying to go 1v5. Not having much luck. Just going to be colted down, and not a single member of VG goes down. You see Mendez still 7-0 after 3 rounds.
And he's on the AWM this time. Black Dragons, because they've been dropping a couple, they did make some positional switches. And the focus has been off of a site. VG mostly controlling the machine room first and checking into the hallway. Because right before in the previous match, in the same map, they have been focusing a lot into the A site. I think given that information is already out for Black Dragons, I don't think they are trying it as much intentionally.
I really like this setup here. Although Fefe is going to lose the fight against DGG, who's incredibly low, but he's got the sniper.
Yeah, DGG just changed his position all the way into the A stairs, now going back into AC.
And now we're going to have that rotation over towards A. So,
which is smart, VG. After losing a member, you don't expect them to try it second time. But 2 men and 1 more from the AC.
Oh, Rizal. The quick scope gets him there, and that's going to be 2 for 0 now. You can see Adrian up on the stairs, not really able to do much himself. As nades are flying, and he actually gets him. That was perfectly placed by Mendez to follow up with the kill.
And Goken does get the kill from the square, but with that kill, now VG has the information that at least 1 or maybe more is coming from the A road. That's why they have that much focus. Right next to the stairs, they have both the players.
It's going to be a nice amount of damage. Actually sprays him down. Notson, though, able to take a double kill. He has not been the guy we've mentioned too much for this team, but he shows up in the clutch, as many members of VG have been doing today.
Yeah, Notson did have some good AWM plays in the previous match, especially in port, keeping it together in the A top. Everyone's been showing up really active, just except for Lucam, but Rizal's playing really well. Mendez, like whichever gun he chooses to have his hands on, he's getting the kills.
Love the confidence here. Rizal just moves forward. He's willing to take a very common fight, but Goken was waiting.
I think they wanted to make that much noise because one of the members actually, I believe Fefe or Mendez, that he was trying to bait one coming out from the A road. No one actually came out that far. So VG ends up losing 2 from Goken. Usually from Black Dragons, if there's an attack in the total opposite side, the other side would push out. So it's possible for you to bait. But DZZ does not fall for that play this time.
I thought he actually landed that shot, but even so, he still gets the information. So he knows that 2 members did move forward there. And, oh man, the Colt.
Yeah, I think he did. And then that's he just wanted to get the rest of the remaining damage. Goken, is that 4 kills?
Yep. Maybe 3. Well, he's still got so many in this one. He's looking for another one. Rizal is not going to win the fight there against DGZ. So a very one-sided round that time. And BDE are finally able to get on the board.
Yeah, with explosive power from Goken into that lockers. But after knowing that information, I think VG have an upper hand if Goken stays there. Yeah, because VG showed a couple of ways to go through that shutter into control room, one into control room and others in from the hallway. Well, this time, I think they want to focus a little more towards the A road.
Yeah, clearly. 5 of them.
Yeah, making sure there's no peek from the control room.
Yeah, doesn't look like they have the information. Here they come real fast, trying to spray through his Mazda, but he gets taken out. Adrian has good position, but can only get one. And the engage is very, very efficient and nice here for the side of VG.
2 on split, 2 down the stairs, 1 from the road. Actually, does make a big rotation. They want to have all 3 men push from the side.
Coming on in is Viana. He's able to get the 1. DGZ from up top gets Mendez. But there's still only 17 seconds. So there's still a chance to try to defend this bomb. Rizal able to get 1. He's poking out. There's really not much time. Viana gets the 1, and Fefe is keeping the dream alive. Just going to try to stay alive. He nearly is able to stop it, and...
I think that's just enough time.
Ooh, it's so close.
Oh.
0.05 is what I saw.
I thought he got the touch. He got the
so
diffusion
close.
right around like 4:30.
Yeah. That's about as close as we've seen so far in this tournament. And just a millisecond, I love how he was just hiding there. He's like, yeah, I could lose the firefight. And if I do, he can just get the defuse immediately. But he bought about a 1.5 seconds extra.
And I like the final smoke from BG. Knowing that there's at least a sniper from the AC blocking the path when he's coming down, just leaving it up to a 2v2 situation with rifles only at the bottom. Now VG 5-1.
Yeah, they have taken a pretty massive lead. It was only that one round where BD got a couple of quick kills to start, where VG did fall behind.
Okay, again, pressure into B site. And hallway at the same time, and the lockers. Locker misses.
Fefe trying to get the angle here, but Rizal picks off 3 straight in a row. You can see Fefe was trying to get the back angle, but they all ran at Rizal, and he just mows them down.
Yeah, even if you're in the cage, especially if you're a sniper, there are at least a few coming from the control room plus hallway, so you got nowhere else to go.
Adrian, good angle there. Still, there's not much time. 15 seconds. Pops out at the perfect
Good
time,
peek.
does Fefe. Mazin just going to get mowed down here. Not able to do too much. Only has 1 kill so far in 7 rounds. And you can see now VG are massively ahead, 6-1 here on Blacklist.
It doesn't matter if they're on global risk or not. So, because of losing so many rounds, Black Dragons not putting pressure, but immediately backing up from the machine room as VG. They love to take control back, but in this, they have changed their playstyle today. And they're just going to dodge all the pressure. The 3-man here is going to be useless. Immediate run into the AC.
All right, Adrian's there this time around. He wants to bring it back for BD. He gets 3 in a row. Gokin gonna line one up too, and Notson, he's just waiting for the perfect angle.
Free kill.
Nice. But not nice enough to win the round, of course. This time around, Black Dragons, they were able to shut him down real quick. Pretty aggressive maneuver that was just mowed down from Adrian.
Yeah, unless Adrian got those 3 kills, even if he got just the 2, I think VG still had a really good chance of breaking into the A site, because the rest of the squad from Black Dragons were basically controlling the machine room, which still takes about 8 to 10 seconds to go back into A. By that time, VG have already positioned themselves in a comfortable spot. So that could have been dangerous, but all stopped by Adrian alone. Viana again in this bait box. Usually gets some damage from the grenade. Understanding that VG loves to check all spots.
Oh, Viana. This time around, though, they don't all go in there. And that means that they're not just going to get mowed down, which we have seen sometimes in the past.
Now that's a great start for Black Dragons. Now does not even trade. Viana survives with pretty good amount of HP. So VG again saw at least 2 from B.
See, Gokin's got the read. He's like, yeah, they're coming here to A. Let me get in position.
I like the wait.
The second he pokes out, Gogan is just waiting for him. That's 2, make it 3 with the It's only Knotson left over up against 3 members. Not going to be easy for him. And you could see the wraparound coming already from Viana. Expecting Knotson to come in. There's one, but he cannot get the second. Overwhelmed as Black Dragons do fight back a bit as they take 2 rounds there before the half.
At least few of them show up towards the end of the first half. DZZ was trying to go around, but not successful, as he wasn't having the best read. Again, VG pressuring into the machine room to begin second round. Even if you're not successful with this strategy,
Whoa.
in the following rounds of the second half, VG will get a lot more control. It's delaying the attack of Black Dragons. And Black Dragons, they go all the way back to their spawn. They don't even control the square. Just peeking into that A road now.
All right, here we go. Rest of the team making their way in onto the road, but Knotson and Fefe waiting here with guns blazing, able to get one, but Mazin has great entry frags. Gets the 2.
And moves, sneaks in slowly after those 2 kills. So the timing for Lucan was actually lost.
Ooh, Goken. You see a little bit of a trade of kills back there. Looks like he was waiting for the rotation.
Lucan goes back to AC. Along with Rizal following him right behind. As Black Dragons got a massive pressure towards the stairs, so this might actually be a pretty good win, but DZZ
Gets the 1, but can't get much else. The bomb does get planted, and a lot of kills do come in. So Blacklist able to follow up with that one. Black Dragons starting off the second half much stronger, looking pretty good here on the side of Blacklist. And that's, you know, not necessarily what we were expecting. DGZ, I like this little play. Tries to get in there quickly and catch him off guard, but does get spotted. Mazin, though, has turned this one around big time. When it does come to the second half, he really didn't have a great first half. But now he is coming back.
But like the rotation from Mendez and Rizal there into 8 side, that was the timing of the rush right after getting those sweet 3 kills. So from 4-2, now 3-2 in favor of Black Dragon, still getting that B plant. And a big rotation coming on, 1 from hallway, 1. Rizal actually getting tagged, but he gets a headshot back to DZZ.
Yeah, Ryuzao is having an incredible day. And here he comes, once again, into lockers. Spotted, and just quick headshot just like that. Able to flick there as the bomb is down. And they're able to take the 2 of them and should be the easy defuse. So VG with a nice retake and move ahead 7-4.
Which started as a 4v2. Ryuzao is coming around all the way around once one gets one from the square, goes into the machine room, and peeks out just a little too early. This gets an easy headshot.
Yeah, pretty insane what they were able to do. I think Rizal got 3 kills in total. Up to 14-8 now. Moving into the 12th round. Trying to smash the doors here. Rizal is going to get him with the headshot through the window.
There was an aggressive pressure, but still getting those 2 massive headshots through the wall. And through the double door there. And now Black Dragon sort of lost. They don't exactly know what to do. As VG, they literally just opened up B-side, leaving everything up to Mendez.
Oh man, Adrian is angry. You can see he was maneuvering so slowly through the smoke, and that is just a massive play to get Black Dragons back in control of this one. He's going to get shut down, but he did his job. The team was not in a good spot, and he was able to try to even up.
And because he rotated towards the A, the other 2 members were able to buy this amount of time to go directly into upper B. And after some short checks, they do have the C4 for plant.
Yep, not going to land that one. But the bomb is down.
As Rizal will be waiting for Mendez to come in from lockers. As Goken's got that angle covered.
Goken, easy kill for him, and just turns around and snipes him from so far away. And they are able to claw back into the series now, 5-7. They're only 2 rounds behind. Really, anything could happen from here.
VG struggling to find answers, or they start off the round pretty well, but when they actually have more numbers, it seems like maybe they're losing focus, not keeping their place as much, going out and giving kills to your opponent.
Mendes might have seen him there. He's at least able to see DGZ. It's a good start. Here they come, hopping on in. Spotted though and mowed down. Fefe able to get the 1.
Down strikes from the AC. That's 1 kill also. It's only 2 members down at A bottom, but making a 4-man big rotation from VG.
Yeah, which is kind of interesting. Could have got mowed down there, but either way, we're able to get the 1 kill, and there you have it. Extra round will go the way of VG spamming into his dead body. And VG now only 2 rounds away from taking this first set.
So Black Dragons, they are feeling the pressure that they have to win basically 5 rounds in a row if they want to win without extra rounds. And so far, rotating from the machine room, putting some pressure into B, and getting access directly into A bottom has been the solution for now, but they can have some other tries. The control room seems okay too. Hallway has never been made yet from BD. So again, A bottom.
Ooh, trying to get on top of Fefe there. They are successful. Wukong not in the best spot. Trying to just spam through and wait for them to attack, but Maazen able to follow up onto Wukong.
Wukong bought a good amount of time and allows Yuzao to get that nade kill before the plant.
Yep, 3-on-3 now.
Yeah, buying some time because they have to remember they have Goken not in A side yet. As Maazen was waiting for him from stairs.
Bomb not down yet, just straight up 2-on-2. They're firing into Mendez, not really able to get much damage down as so many more bodies here. He's going to try to change the gun, but he just gets blown up by Goken, who still had a frag grenade. Zhao has been the hero so far. Trying to go 1v1 versus Goken.
Still a lot of time in this game.
Ooh, so close.
16 HP. But Goken's also pretty low.
Yeah.
Okay, allowing him to retrieve the C4 back. Pretends like he's going around and goes back to the AC.
Goken just watching the stairs. I think Ryuzao's got a decent idea of where he is. And he's going to run and try to take the stairs, actually. Look for an interesting angle. He's going to go all the way around. And here he comes as he's looking into him, spots him, needs to get the kill. There's only 11 seconds left, trying to get the angle as he pops up, and he gets the kill with enough time left to get the defuse. Ryuzao is heroic in his efforts as he picks up his 20th kill in 14 rounds with a very aggressive maneuver there at the end.
I think he should have waited just for maybe another second or so and not reveal himself that much. That was a risky play. He was basically exposing himself and saying, okay, it's now or never. I'm going to get that kill. You're also pretty low, not just me. But VG, because of that, they're on a map point already.
That's such a massive play.
Yeah, what a day it has been so far for VG.
And Ryuzao, man, he's got 20 kills.
Oh. Yeah, now opens up. The kill into Fefe, who's not having the best map result so far.
But that's all right. Sometimes you carry, sometimes you get carried. It's the way of the game. And yeah, has been Quite the day here for VG. Black Dragons now moving in towards the lockers.
This Notson does not really spot them, but he still finds them. Massive amount of kills by himself with the help of Mendez.
He's nearly able to take them all down. Goken's got only 34 health. And how about a triple kill for Notson? He's got a bunch himself. Good snipe, though, from Goken.
Yeah, but double man push from the machine room is surely hard unless they line up perfectly.
And from behind, he is taken down. So Lucom able to pick up that final kill. 10-5 will be the end score on sub-base. Very, very big game once again from VG. They, after these last couple of rounds, the last couple of matches, they look like the team to beat.
They're controlling all the map right now. Where usually Black Dragons, no one's as a team, especially with DGG just going all over the place around the map. Knowing that VG had lots of bait setup, and after a few bait setup plays, DGG didn't end up going out to far side of the map. And with lacking information, Black Dragons did not perform as well in the first match.
Yeah, they did not. They did a bit better than Imperial were able to. They got the extra round. It's still a very one-sided match if you do look at it as a whole. I think that blacklist was a little bit better for the side of Black Dragons, but still not able to get it in the end. I just want to see that play once again. Reeves out versus Goken. That was really the highlight of the match for me.
The mind game is real. Yeah, that long-range shot. Adrian M is a massive defense. So that was the moment.
Yeah, so there you have it. Another big win on sub-base. We're going to be moving into Black Widow for our second map here. As you can see, we haven't seen this map just yet, and we'll have to wait and see how it does go. But,
I think in this matchup, yeah, Black Dragon might have a favor, but Vincent Gaming, they're playing a different game, and you have not seen the new Vincent Gaming on Black Widow yet. And if they still continue to put this much pressure in Black Widow, which I think it's one of the harder maps to go that much aggressive from the global risk side, especially because Black Dragon, they have strong snipers. And when there are strong snipers, you just cannot go directly into that waterway or into a long. That's going to be a big risk if Vincent Gaming want to try that again. It can work, but on this map, I think it's going to be with the least amount of chance. So what I'm trying to say is that maybe if they keep their positions, put them into the right base spot, giving not as much information to Black Dragons to open up if they're defending, I think it could be a better matchup for VG, and Black Dragons, going back to their old shape of form, I think they can just do fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously a really great team, and if there is going to be one team to challenge VG today, it would be the Black Dragons. So let's see how it does go. It looks like the map is all loaded up. We are moving on to Black Widow for the second set of Black Dragons up against Vincent Gaming. Let's hop onto the map right now. So guys, it does look like we are actually having a little bit of a delay. Just got to remake the room quickly as there was a little bit of a problem getting into that map. But either way, shouldn't be too long. A lot of these breaks have been pretty quick.
It's still before anything started on this map, so it should be good. Black Widow, it's one of the bigger map, of course, most popular map. But Black Dragons, when they get the momentum, they can do so well. Same for VG, but I'm curious to find out in which style. Is it going to be similar from yesterday or day one, or what they have been so far performing, even if they're on blacklist? It almost seemed like from the first match, okay, they're starting really well from global risk. And then you question themselves, are they going to do as well starting blacklist? And then they did just fine against Black Dragons. Maybe even better. In terms of pace and decision making, I love their pace. So, and also not just going in, like waiting 5-6 seconds at the entry, making the opponent think, okay, they must have rotated to the other side, and then with a surprise flash grenade, and you just go up.
Yeah, the timing has really been on point. I think is what you're highlighting there, and that's, you know, it's a thing that you feel, it's a thing that you practice as well. Obviously, VG mentioned many times how they, well, at least many times in the interview, Rizal was talking about all the preparation that they put into this match and coming into today, especially because today is such an important day, you know, because they play 2 today, 1 tomorrow. And so they had to prepare for both of the Brazilian teams. Definitely not an easy ask after losing to both of them yesterday and the day before that. So a lot of preparation. They stayed up late, and they look like an entirely different team today.
Yep, certainly as after this matchup for VG, they would be left with one match against Hay, and that's going to happen tomorrow, which is considered for them lesser opponent compared to the 2 Brazilian team today. So if they grab the win today and possibly tomorrow, that still brings them to, I believe, 4-2, which is, I think, good enough to stay not in first place maybe, but at least second place by the end of the round robin.
They should make the next round, right, with 4-2, you would imagine, which of course would be the next round, by the way, guys, will be the semifinals, which will be on the 5th of 6 days in a row that we are doing this America division. And yeah, we need 4 days for the 2 round robins, and then semifinal day, and then the final day. So
yeah, still the tournament format starts after the round robin. After the 2 best-of-3s, we just have a best-of-5 grand final on the final day. So it should be pretty quick once we get to the tournament, and even better of a game because these teams are not going to let it go easy. A similar best-of-3, but in a different form, as they would be snipe banning a lot more maps. Right now, it just feels like, in terms of ban picks, let's just ban one of the common maps and see what you guys have onto the other maps. But after this much data of double round robin, when it gets to knockout stage, they would be literally sniping onto what the opponent is best at.
yeah, and that's something that happens over the course of 4 days, right? Where you gain a lot of information about the enemy teams, and it's like, well, they've got great strategies on compound. We're banning that out. They're just not going to let that go. And yeah, I would expect to see a lot more strategy, especially going into those later rounds.
Yeah, it's also really tough for the team and the players as you're playing 6 back-to-back days, not without a long break in the middle. So you have to play the match and then also study your opponent, whether the players are studying or the team coach and the manager is helping them out. It's still a lot to do within a day, less than 24 hours in between. So depending on how much that has been working out, and so far for VG, whatever they did yesterday should continue.
Yeah.
And I think in this shape of form, maybe they can actually take the entire tournament. I can already feel it from their match 1 and this previous map. But Black Dragons, they do have their backhand. Sometimes they just warm up a little slow, and then they go into C4 explosion mode and break into every single site.
Yeah, there's a timer before the bomb goes off, I guess. And we're still waiting on that timer for maybe the explosion of Black Dragon's fantastic play. I mean, I don't even think that they played terribly in that last map, right? It did feel like VG were just outplaying them a little bit, and that really just does come down to VG preparing really well and being the better team on this day. But
yeah, previous map, the tempo was pretty fast for both teams, and both teams knew exactly know what to do. It wasn't like after losing a couple of members, like what do we do now, and what are our plan B, plan C? And both of the teams had all the plans ready when they lost the members. They were making swift rotations. So I like the first map. That should continue in the second map of Black Widow, which I think we are going into very soon.
Yeah, shouldn't be too much longer. Looks like the map is actually loaded up right now, so we can hop onto that here.
Oh, yes.
The delay is over.
And map 2. And VINCIT Gaming in the lead with 1-0. Map score?
Yeah, they get to start off this time around on the global risk.
DDZ was waiting for that shot. They walk into his aim.
This guy is pretty insane. What he's able to do.
VG like walked into his crosshair.
That's true.
All he had to do is left click. But his reactions, of course, the reflex is pretty quick.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because of that A-long pressure. Yeah, Black Dragon's got massive 2 kills to begin. Let's see how he baits from the B box. Maybe Zhao. Doesn't even take wall shot damage, but goes down.
Yeah, it's going to be 2 for 1. But
Nonsen's got some cover from the door.
Ooh, Fefe able to lay down some really great shots in there, but they are able to get on top of the bomb site as the bomb is going to be planted.
But because of the plant and the nade, they did take a lot of damage.
Ooh, that one shot kind of gave his position away there. Now trying to come around here is Adrian, but he gets shut down. 24 seconds.
Still doable for Notson as Mazin is super low DGZ with a sniper.
Ooh.
Spotted but out of bullets.
Yeah.
Because he just picked that up. It wasn't his own. Forgot that he had to reload right before. In the heat of the moment, you can sometimes forget that you have to reload before going in.
Yeah, does happen. Can't blame him for that one. And you can see now this time around it's going to be very different. VG aren't going to just run straight into the Alm and take a couple of deaths. It's going to start off 5-on-5, it looks like.
Which I like from VG. I think we heard it from the interview, but again, they're trying to play it different. Play with some pressure, which they have not been showing as much in the first 2 days. Mendez again going in deep towards that access road. Does not meet DGZ, but once he does, I think he's going to lose the duel.
Well, Liu Zhao is going to be the first one that gets taken out by Viana. Somewhere else on the map. It looks like he's trying to break into this B site. He's going to get 2. Viana.
Perfect timing.
Shows up. He's able to go down to Fefe, but this engage onto the A side is actually where the action is coming in.
And Fefe checks that there's no one in storage, so that information has been tossed to Lukaum. That's a triple kill.
Yeah, that certainly helps when you get that information at exactly the right time. Adrian going to pop out. He does get Fefe.
But 12 HP is all that remains for him. Against 2 rifles. Not a bad position where he can just peek his head out.
Ooh, they're coming around.
The doors. It's because the C4 has been dropped. They're forcing him to rotate so that he cannot cover his body as much. It depends how quickly he picks it up and goes into the site. They're coming right behind him from the stairs.
Ooh, easy shot there. Easy flank. Able to get in behind, and VG will line that one up. The first kill was actually taken by Viana over at B, but the eventual win goes the way of VINCIT Gaming. Man, DGZ is on fire today, even if his team was not able to get the win.
Yeah, so I think Mendez going out this long should already be stopped. It's totally being read by DGZ every single time. Or instead, putting pressure into the waterway if they have pretty good spawn. I think that's a better idea.
Wow. Okay, just shut down there. Lukaum having a big couple of rounds here.
Yeah, DGZ again helping out the team all the way back from the spawn into the doors.
Spamming on through, and actually Adrian is going to go down. Goken low on health, but he's got that sniper. Double sniper here for BD.
VG was looking for some easy shot from all the way back access road, but did not find it.
Ooh, he actually caught the guy all the way in the back who was Goken. And now the site should be taken pretty easily by the side of Black Dragons. Notson trying to get on in.
Similar situation with Notson only again. DZ. I mean, Matson's actually all the way on the back. He finds the headshot. I thought it was the other way. Sniper looking out for the open angle, and Rifler getting into the bomb site. It was the opposite.
Yeah, and that's a good start here for Black Dragons. 6 kills so far in 3 rounds for DGZ. He really has been the MVP so far in the first 3. And it looks like some of our members had to pop out here quickly, so we'll get into this one in just a moment, guys. Sorry about that.
Yeah, still, Lucan was able to do pretty well in defense, having 6 kills. But other than that, Black Dragon certainly leading with a lot more kills. Now, we have seen, even though it was a disconnection, but right before that, I got a sneak peek into the minimap as maybe he listened to me and said, Mendez, stop going out to that A long after dropping twice in a row.
Well,
he also had his teammate, but DCC just sniped onto both of them to begin. So I don't think that's a good idea anymore in this matchup at all. So they shouldn't be trying that ever again unless they have an information that DCC is not there for sure. And they had a 3-man pressure into the B storage from the global risk side, which I liked a lot more. And Black Dragons could have been caught, but we're going to redo that round.
Yeah, we're popping right back in.
I want it
to be all too long. And yeah, I mean, it does look like Black Dragon's got a really good start this time around. And it helps that your sniper's really on point and seemingly always in the right place at the right time, right? It's pretty insane what he's able to do in terms of his positioning. Other snipers, they have, you know, great aim and reaction time as well, but he really just seems to be reading the enemy team quite well today.
Yeah, that's GGG. If he's not going around, he's just at a spot, and the moment you show your hair out, he's going to take that shot.
I don't think your hair shows in this, in this game.
Well, usually, if you see the hair, it leads into headshot. That's
True.
what you see right after, and he's pretty quick, as we all know.
Yeah, that is clear. He has he's proven it time and time again. So he's got that going for him. Looks like they're thinking about A long, but we'll back away. And Mendez is all the way up here.
I think that's the name of the game for VG. Just takes some damage, but not as much as you think. And yeah, he hears the footsteps from the access road and goes back just a little.
They're all getting A. See, Fefe was almost not expecting it here.
The initial exchange goes a little better for VG. He did take a couple of bullets, but not as much as you think. Fefe's still alive.
Huh. Didn't predict the correct direction he was coming from. DGZ. If I'm DGZ, I just like sit here and wait. Or you can try to get the flashes down, but Goken's gotten on himself. He's got a different angle, but Notson easily able to take them both out from behind. Nice wraparound from him to secure that victory.
It wasn't as fast as Black Dragons wanted to go in A. As they couldn't get the initial member down from the pillar. And because VG still had 2 men defending from the B side, the rotation was going to take a long time. So good amount of time bought from that defense. So Black Dragons, after trying first couple, which worked because of early aggression coming out from VG, that was Mendez. But unless that happened, it has been a VG win with solid defenses.
You can see they're really expecting this on the side road.
Double men from A short. And Mazin is walking towards him, along with Goken. Second member pops out.
Nice. Lukong gets a double. Mendez picks up one. And the timing was really nice there. Just let them come on in and then poke their head out and get the kills.
Yeah, those are the moments you do rock, paper, scissors with your teammates. Says you go first. You go first. You go first.
Yeah. One of them is 1-1, 1 kill, 1 death. The other one 2-0.
Sometimes if you go out together, it helps in firepower, but you go down at the same time. So delaying for that good amount of time can catch your opponent off guard.
Rizal is scouting this perfectly. He is not really able to land these shots,
but
though.
still good backup, though. Good backup. His teammates right next to him. And he didn't go down, so another great round for VG. As Rizal could have gone down from the storage while escaping, but that was a great timing.
Well, we got another aggressive maneuver. This time down
4 men
long. Yeah, 4 of them poke out.
Oh, this time he does not get it. Well, against 4 men, what can you do?
Yeah, it was rough. I mean, there were smokes. There were so many of them. And yeah, he wasn't able to land his shot, so down he does go. Pretty unfortunate for him, and that just means that VG can back off. They can play whatever they want, but as I say back off, the 4 of them are just attacking a different side. They're looking down waterway.
1-4 split, which is usually done by Black Dragons in Blacklist. And they're traveling around the map. As if it's their first time traveling, first time playing the map. Like, where do we actually go in this map?
Ooh, this place is interesting.
No, that's... And they left the person all the way back in the B long. And did go down, so it is a 4v4 now.
We got 3 on A long here from Black Dragons, making their way in. And on short, there was 1 too. Looks like Adrian is able to pick 1 off. Rizal trying to get this defense down.
Rizal is on fire today.
Yeah, he's insane, but actually it's Nonsen from a different angle. Up on short, they're able to take down the aggressive maneuver and put an end to that. VG is now 4-2. Once again, ahead here on Global Risk.
So name of the game here has been sniping down DGZ. How many men do we actually commit? Go aggressive on A long. See now, Black Dragons, they basically abandoned that access road into A long. And VG, after committing 3 men, just leaving Rizal to become the Superman.
Yeah, but Black Dragons always covering their flanks. Making sure that nobody comes in from behind and gets the easy kills. DGZ just waiting for it, and Rizal knows that. He's not going to poke out.
And double peek from the side box of the storage here. And there's Fefe right next to the door. So the backup from the other angle can be super fast. And Black Dragon so far has no clue that this is happening. And Rizal still out in access. He's about to face an enemy. 3 of them.
Ooh. Looks like he got some good information that, in fact, they're coming this way. Frag, the flash. Mendez is there, too. He's able to get a couple of kills. 2 snipes. Rizal still around. 1 on A short, actually 2 on A short. Coming in from Black Dragons as A is totally clean for now.
Because the other 3 members still stay in the same spot looking for a bait opportunity.
And Adrian knew, well, he's not on A. He must still be here. That's a quick shot.
And Black Dragon, they were about to plant A, but immediately switches after losing A long. And the bait position, of course, has to be broken. Positions himself in a somewhat comfortable spot.
He's up against the Colt here, but actually it is Goken to be able to land the final shot.
He does have the sniper, but Rizal full HP. And Goken only with 33.
Yeah, he's going to be looking for the little bit of a no-scope, and actually did not check the bottom side under the windows, and Goken's able to pull it off against all odds and gets that one down. That is a big round win from Black Dragons.
Yeah. Spot where you don't really expect the enemy to be, especially a sniper, maybe a rifler. A sniper is never there, so he didn't really check for that spot. This time, no pressure from VG into A long, as Black Dragons, they're just trying to cover the waterway, understanding how aggressive VG can be early game, and making sure and cleaning up every angle before approaching into the storage now. It's been a while that Black Dragons tried B side, and last time they forced out positions from VG. This time they do not have 100% information where the baits are from.
Yeah, really taking their time with this one.
And because they made a later entry, because of all these pressure in the first half of VG, Black Dragons, they used a lot of their smokes and flash into the waterway, so that's why they're taking a longer time making any sort of entry. Again, the two men.
Watch this.
A short.
They were
3. And they're going to push.
Ready for that push. Oh, man. They really had their number there, and now they're just hunting them down. But a couple of kills going the way of Black Dragons as they pushed maybe a little bit too far.
And if Vienna did push into that B site, still checking if there's anyone behind the boxes, but he's actually controlling some vision.
It's going to be a nice read from VG. They spot Vienna. He's not able to get anything done. And now DTZ says, well, I've got 30 seconds. Maybe I can rotate over to A.
You've got to be optimistic. Optimistic saying, okay, at least I have the C4.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I don't actually have to go somewhere else to get that picked up.
There's not much time. They're coming in on short as he is planting. Perfect timing for VG to get on in there. 5-3 now in the lead, as looks like maybe a couple of members are having some issues, but 5-3 currently right before the half.
Yeah, right before the end of first half. Which is still going towards, VINCIT Gaming. They are traveling around the map, 3-man, 4-man, having a solid defense and having a awesome read of where Black Dragons wants to focus from. Every time they are going up the stairs of A short, there are at least 2 men waiting. And those timings were oftentimes a win for VG. Peeks out and they're not ready to fight. You get one, at least one or better trade. So Fiji, a strategy win, I would say, in the first half. It's not over, but still, it's 5-3.
5-3. So we could have 5-4 or 6-3.
And 5-3 still not too bad for Black Dragon. Of course, global risk, global blacklist. Certainly, it's a little bit harder to get that many points from the blacklist side. So Black Dragons, they would be looking for 4-5 would be the best finish, I think. Of course.
Absolutely. Well, from here, I mean.
Yes. But it's not too bad. Usually you...
Best finish would be 10-5, actually.
Usually you get, let's say, like 2-3. That's still okay. But they already have 4. They're down in number, but still, I think Black Dragons are saying okay. But the difficulty comes in from not reading VG as well as you think. Because they're playing in different style compared to the days before.
And, as you're mentioning, it's good to get a couple of rounds, 2, 3, 4 would be okay. I just lowered my seat by accident. So.
How'd you do
that? All right,
that?
here I come again. But we haven't seen too many comebacks, right? If you do get behind either on Global Risk or Blacklist, there's been a lot of, well, this team is ahead, and then they eventually take it down, which makes sense statistically, but even over the course of now we're on the 3rd day, we haven't seen anyone really make a huge comeback from behind or anything like that. Most of the time, if you are going to come back from behind, it's going to be 4-5. But a lot of the time when it's 7-2, 6-3, you're not going to have a good time coming back.
Okay, and we're back in game, the final round of the first half. So no pressure into A long, just 3 men locking in. And Black Dragon's diving into B.
Ooh, Knotson. That was really aggressive. Did not work out for him. Now it's only Fefe and Mendez as Goken actually perfect timing to just go around the bend. And there you have it. 4-5 is going to be the end of the half. We're going to have to make the room again.
That almost
to get
seemed
on the
like
right
a practice round because it was done so quick.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure VG, they already positioned themselves right out to storage, one in storage, one right next to him. But because Black Dragons approached them so quickly without those smokes, I don't think they were ready. That's why the 3 men right there in a pretty good position just went down like snows.
Yes. It's like it was snowing. And yeah, we're getting right back into the game. Shouldn't be too much of an issue just because we had that issue we had to drop and then remake. And of course, now they got to get on the right sides. With the official score being 5-4 in favor of VG right now from Global Risk. And yeah, I mean, as you were saying, you know, getting 4 rounds on Blacklist is really not that bad. Obviously, you definitely can come back from here, and they've got a pretty good shot of doing so. I'm curious to see if Black Dragons can actually do this to force a 3rd map.
And let's see how aggressive VINCIT Gaming keeps their rhythm in the second half as they are now in Blacklist.
Yeah, looks like we're all settled in here. VINCIT Gaming on Blacklist, on the attack. And you can see they're playing way back on this one. Really, only Mendez was a little bit forward, seeing if anyone would poke on A long.
Yeah, VINCIT Gaming's quick movement early game from Global Risk has been favoring them a lot by opening up lots of map information, controlling over half just from running into A long. And Black Dragon's not trying the same, just keeping, I would say, just about normal positions. 2B, 1 from the door, and just 2 from A top, 1 looking at A long and B. VG not even throwing out too many. Just trying to get a sneak peek into what the positions look like. And actually trying double door central.
Wow, he actually was able to get in there. Adrian couldn't take him out. Even though he had his back to him, Goken got angry, took him out. A lot of shots from behind in this one. 2-on-2.
Vienna does get the kill, important kill. Going into the A back room passage.
The bomb is down. Fefe and Mendez have position. And it looks like the attack is going to come in from A short. Ooh.
And a pretty bad timing there for Mendez as he was just jumping in the air. But not knowing the position of Fefe.
Oh, and they're able to spot him, get on top of him, and the defuse will come in, and we are all tied up 5-5. As you were talking about the timing, it was actually a really nice job by Black Dragons to say, well, they're not going to expect us to come in this fast. And you could see that he wasn't even ready with the scope up, Mendez. They were able to take him out and then eventually take down Fefe.
Yeah, because Mendez, he was having a lot of long distance pressure, choosing A short in a quick time. Yeah, good shot calling by Black Dragons just now. And this time, Black Dragons putting out pressure into A long, having Goken all the way out with that AWM. 2 sniper in that A site, the other 3 into B. And bad news bears for Black Dragons. If this attack goes through, it's a lot of firepower for 3 rifles, but the other 2 snipers are going to be in trouble when they go down.
Viana doing the dance.
Oh, man.
Okay, he's not doing the dance anymore. That's for sure. The flash has come in. That is blind spray.
Door flashed. Bait goes down. Not a single member from VG.
Yeah, nobody goes down here. Up in the window is Adrian, but he's got to be careful.
Goken coming around the map. BDG just arrives at the double door, the B door.
DGC, nobody's... What?
That could score.
This guy is pretty insane.
Yeah, but not able to get the second shot.
Yeah.
First shot was good enough. Yeah, but Goken from the back of the waterway does go down, and also Adrian backs up DGZ, but just not enough.
Yeah.
Against the 5 men.
It's rough, right? I mean, that's part of the reason why it was such an insane shot, because he basically did a 180 no-scope. And this time it's going to be Goken. He doesn't want to be left out, as he is quite a good sniper himself.
Actually comes out from the storage. Worse of a trade for Black Dragons, as VG was ready for that attack. Because when you see the smoke in the storage, you don't really expect them to come out, but that was a long smoke, which it kind of gives you a hint that there are chances of them coming out from the global risk side.
Goken is just in position, ready to flick if he needs to. Well, certainly helps when the guy drops into your crosshair. Fefe gets a kill elsewhere on the map, so there is potential pressure from other areas. The call being that he is on A currently.
Yeah, but still in position because that C4 just has been dropped. Let's see how Viana wants to rotate this game. From passage, he's just keeping it still. Lacan from a short, Fefe below him.
Nice timing, comes out there. And Fefe knows where he is, and they absolutely have a good idea of where Goken could be.
Ooh, what a timing. Barely escapes. Goken knows where he is. Looking for head.
Yeah. Easy pop-up and snipe there for Goken. So he really was the hero that time around. Took out, I think, 3 by himself. And is able to tie things up. It's now 6-6. It really is anyone's game from here. The Black Dragons have been looking good on Global Risk on this map. And we're looking for an engage through the doors. Comes Mendez. But actually he's able to be taken out by Adrian. Now very aggressive. Into storage, looking to get on top of the guy behind the box. It is Viana. Able to take out the one, but down he goes. Now it's up to TGZ. Not able to land that shot this time around.
Yeah, does get the damage, but doesn't find the kill. So Natsun. Ooh, Goken takes one down all the way back from B long. Pistols are going to come.
Oh, what? Somehow not able to land that one. And he's really just got a pistol here. He's able to take out one. He's incredibly low right now. And you can see DGG knows that Natsun is over here. Not able to land a hit. And double Colt kills from Natsun with the bomb down. Some extra shots while he's down just to send a message. And that is a massive play from Natsun. He is the ace of that round.
And BG now back up 7 to 6. That is Black Dragons. Just needing 3 more to close out the match here in map 2. Because I'm pretty sure, even though you have 2 snipes from Black Dragons, okay, he's pretty low. We can get this down 2v1. But Natsun comes out clutch. And again, a pressure into waterway, even into side road. As Fiji from the blacklist side did not really go out too far into A long, and when they did, Goken was waiting for them at the door. So knowing that there's a lot of pressure from the B site.
I like this position from Adrian, but he is going to get flashed. Moves forward now. Lucam takes out his teammate, and down will go Mazin.
Oh no!
Oh, he's totally flashed. He's trying to get out of here. but actually gets another kill. This guy is pretty insane, but couldn't do it all by himself, and down will go DGZ as well.
And they have the C4.
Good try. With a quick scope there, tries to pop out. Not much of a chance for him, and now 8-6. VG, a couple of rounds in a row, and it feels like they're beginning to run away with this one.
It's all starting from early pressure from Black Dragons into the B waterway. This time, attacks into A-Long. Adrian goes down, but there are a few more members waiting from A-Long, but all the smokes are covering the vision.
Yeah.
Not going to be following up with a couple more kills.
And Black Dragons, they took a risk when there is so much on the line here. I mean, you lose one more round, and the best you can do is extra rounds to try to come back in this one. So they try to push up, they try to catch the enemy team by surprise, but VG were ready and waiting for it.
As VG rotates into that side road, maybe this time they want to focus on the central door as they got the lock on A-Long still. So center and A-Long pushed together could have been okay, but Goken says, no way you try to come into double doors. Still peeking, and Black Dragon pushing out all of their members out from B to A to center.
Oh. Here they come. Bunny hopping their way in, trying to get those shots down. It's going to be a trade, but Rizal finds him at the door. And that's a very uncommon
Mendes.
couple of shots missed
So
by
quick.
DGZ. It's exactly what VG need right now. It's only Viana.
3v1, C4's coming into A. Mendes just sneaking in. Right towards A-Long with was not spotted at all. And when they found it, he was already pretty close to them. The reason why he was able to get that kill all the way into near B doors.
There's not much time left. He gets one. There's still two more, though, with only 15 seconds left. Pops out and gets the kill. They're not even going to play it passively. They wanted blood, and now VG are one round away from 2-0ing both of their rival Brazilian teams. And all it's going to take is one more round. DGZ, you can tell he's angry. He's missed a couple of those crucial shots in the last couple of rounds.
This is known to be an aggressive sniper player. His play has been sitting on one spot because of aggressive style from VG. He can't have as much of a movement as he usually does. So I think it's been hurting his play when he's getting those chip shots.
Here comes VG once again. You can see Black Dragons have taken a bit of a passive approach this time around. They're going to wait on the sights. They're going to send one to the door, but it looks like the door is actually where they're coming on in. Mazin is able to get that angle. He gets two. Actually make it three, as the three of them were all mowed down by Mazin.
As DZZ also took care of both the A-Long players. As Black Dragon is able to release some stress of going down to VG straight 2-0. Still match point for VG though. It's hard to make a riskier play.
Yeah, it really is. Which is why I was surprised they did it a couple rounds ago.
Smoking A-Long because we've seen a lot of snipers from A-side. Mazin in off position.
Mazin is perfect. Pepe though, he gets the angle on short. And now it's 2-on-2. DGZ looking to rotate over with his teammate. Spotted him, but Rizal isn't going to peek once again, or will he? They got the smokes down, though, this time.
And Pepe waits right next to that passage. When you jump out the window, Pepe will be waiting for you.
Viana is down.
All up to DZZ here from Black Dragons. Can he pull out an amazing 1v2? C4 still not planned.
spotted and taken out. That is going to be the end. 10-7 is going to be the score at the end of the day. A little bit closer that time around for Black Dragons, but at the end of the day, it is VINCIT Gaming that take 2-2-0s in a row. All of that preparation really paying off for them, allowing them to get 2 massive wins and keep their hopes alive of making it into the next round.
So we'll have an interview with them again. So what an incredible day for VINCIT Gaming. Even Black Dragons having a big struggle against them, trying to match up to their playstyle, which I think